And we are back playing Minecraft. Let's see here. I planted a tree for the Pam's Harvest Craft. Oh, they're all 0. It's actually it's kind of cool because to make a lot of these trees, like a cherry sapling, you just take an oak sapling with a cherry and it makes one of those. But we have made our stuff. I've gotten a little bit of iron. I've stuck it in here, but I can't do anything with it yet because I don't have any lava. That reminds me, how am I going to transport lava if I don't have an iron bucket? Alright, let's just go ahead and do this the less efficient way. Can I make an osmium bucket? Looks like there's a bucket of all that stuff. Does not appear so. Yeah, it's just going to be iron. It's just iron. Let's take my potatoes out. Let's put my iron in. It's going to be 5 iron ingots. I'm going to need 6. Oh. Ooh, that was loud in my ear. Nope, I don't have any more in here. So let's just hurry and go down here quickly and try to find one. I was digging around and did find a, what would you call it? Like over here, there is a dungeon. Right, like, well, not really a dungeon, but a cave system. You can go up right there. Don't really want to do that yet, just because I don't really have the resources to do it quite yet. So what I'm going to do is try digging straight this way. Because I believe this is where I found all the iron, is this level. Just make sure I got F7 turned on. There we are. I did not. Don't want anything spawning on me down here. But all I need is... Oh, I hate it when that happens. It's like I'm getting blocked in by ores. I can't. Okay, at least I can get those. Well, it's not going to help me any. Alright, let's try this level. I didn't think iron would be this hard to come by. It's osmium. I got a bunch of it. Nope. It broke. I mean, I do have the stuff to repair it, but... Let's go ahead and repair my shovel too before it breaks on me. Pretty much the axe, all I've been using it for is to pick up my table here. Alright. There was another one on my base that I could go down. Let's try that one. Because this one... Like, I may be... just in the wrong spot. Oh, and it's becoming nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep really quickly. Oh yeah, I did find out that I need to I can't leave a one gap opening because there are small skeletons and zombies that will come in and pretty much kill you very quickly. I almost died to a skeleton who is just 1 block high that came in and started shooting me. And I was like, look, it took me a second to find where it was coming from because it was so small. Alright, I think it was down here. Was this the... No, that's not the opening. What is that? Salt, okay. I know there's another like little cave over here somewhere. Oh, there's a place that stuff can spawn. I'm trying to keep those... My villagers keep dying. Things can also spawn in places like this. I didn't realize I left that many places out. I'm about to starve is the reason why I can't run too fast. The potatoes don't give me that much health in this version. They've changed the way hunger works in this. Okay. Well, I thought I knew where it was. Oh yeah, it's into the building with the stilts. So it's down here. There it is. Maybe we got some. Got some copper. So if I find me some... Oh, there we are. So if I get some of this, maybe I'll be able to make some. This is really good. Now maybe I'll actually be able to all these things are very annoying. Get out of my way. But maybe I'll be with all this, I'll be able to make some aluminum brass, because I think it was copper and aluminum, if I remember correctly. Well, oh, did not mean to do that. Turning my... Oh, okay, so evidently I have a USB headset that I'm using, and whenever time I click the volume down button, it seems to open up that menu. So right now I'm just kind of spot mining, just getting this stuff out here so that I can try and start on some pretty good tools. Like, I really don't want to waste too much material without actually without doubling my ore. So I know I have to a little, because I need the bucket just to... There's another dead one. Okay, in here. It's weird the way these buildings are being generated. Seems like the algorithms would make them a little bit more flat instead of being so uneven like they are. Okay, here we are. Some more Pan's Harvest stuff. From what I understand, what I've read about it, you don't want to break all of the gourds. You at least want to leave one because they will grow back over time. So I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, oh, here we are. Okay, so there's 5. I need at least one more, I know. Alright, let's go here and put my food in this chest. So basically what I want to do is make a kitchen-like area. Cantaloupes. Salt. Just stick the potatoes in there. Stick the cobblestone in there, the flint in here. And stick everything in here that I don't need. I'll just go through this later. Alright, well, I did need to keep the iron with me. Did I have any fun? I have these apples. Alright. Let's go ahead and eat some food. Wow, this is taking a lot longer to eat than I thought it would. I like those berries a lot better than this. Alright, there we are. Okay, so now I have... Oops, I forgot. Need to go in here and actually get the bars. Need that, and I am going to need an iron. Well, yeah, I do need an iron pickaxe. So the bucket is for lava when I find it. Look at my map. I've explored a little bit. I'm not sure why that part stayed black, but I found a village here and I found another village here, and there I found a what are they called? The asteroids for the thing that makes you can put your items in a computer. I cannot remember the name of the mod right now. But it's one I actually want to start with here pretty soon. But first, I really need to get my base together. Reminds me, I need to look at these books. Do I have one on me? No, I don't. I need to figure out how to make aluminum brass so I can make my... Is this it? That's the items I can make. It's alumite. I don't think I passed it up. I do want to make this. This is a really good material. It's like really the first material you get that you can go to the nether and start mining out the cobalt and things like that, which is what I believe is the highest level tier that I know of. What is alumite made out of? Okay, maybe I'm in the wrong book. Let's just get all the materials and U-books out. Here we are. Aluminum brass. 3 aluminum, 1 copper. Good. I can make some of that. This is very hard to get because you got to get the cobalt and ardite. Alumite, 5 aluminum, 2 iron, and 2 obsidian. Okay. That's the problem. I need to get the obsidian So that means I need to get a diamond pickaxe, I believe. No, I can actually use a block breaker for that. I forgot about that. What type of tanks do I have in this mod? Well, I think everything's froze up on me. Here we are. Do I have like a steel drum or... Here we are, drum. Bedrocky elm. Okay. Weighted pressure plate was just... That's an awful lot of iron. Oop. But now, what I can do is just put this here so that I can... And this is my first fossil. So basically with these... Oh, sweet, I can actually put that down in like a... Okay, it changes every time I do it. Very cool. Maybe it'd get bigger if I put it down in an area that has more space. Alright, let's put you in there. Let's get this out. And my cobblestone again. Because this tool breaks very quickly. And basically, I'm only going to use my iron pickaxe on the things that I can't get. Like, I want to get these later, but I'm not going to use it on that yet. Like, here's a bunch of lead and things like that. I really don't want to use it on. But I may have to, just so I can get down further. Trying to think exactly where I should go. I don't really want to go into that. Let's just continue down in a... I said I was only going to use it on the materials I can't mine through, and I completely forgot about that already. Oh. So yeah, we've got us some good tools so far. So really what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get to bedrock. Ferrous can't be... Okay, well I did find a... Wow. And I found some lava. Very good. And here's some iron. Very, very, very good. These are dense iron clusters also. That was something I thought was kind of cool when I was reading about the mod pack. There's a mod in here that does the dense iron ones that gives you, I believe, 2 when you break it. And it's kind of like, okay, cool. So like it's actually kind of like hitting a mini lottery. Okay, that's ferrous. Okay, so basically I'm just trying to get as much of the iron as I can. What's that? Permafrost. Okay. There's more iron. Alright. There's obsidian over there. But now all I need is my bucket. And a thing of Botania and Botania. Okay, I don't know what those are for, but Okay, let's get off the lava before I dump it on the ground and kill myself. So now what we can do is, first I am going to melt down some aluminum brass. Once I get done with the aluminum brass, I'm going to make a ingot cast. And with the ingot cast, I will be able to make ingots from my other materials that I get. Okay, how do I make a hopper? Alright. I don't want to waste any more iron. So what I'm going to do is put my lava there. No, you guys come out. I don't want you guys in there yet. Okay, where is this aluminum? And I think it was 2 aluminum to 1 copper, was it? Must have put my copper is there. Let's look in here to make sure. Element brass. 3 aluminum to 1 copper. Okay, need another aluminum in there. Let's just put 2 copper and we will put... Okay. So once we make that, well, shoot. I'm going to need an ingot so I can make a cast of it. And I'll make the ingot of iron. Yeah, it's one of those things to where you think you know you have everything, but you don't. So, because I have to have a ingot cast to be able to make an ingot. Or I have to have an ingot to be able to make a cast of it. So what you do is you put this on here. You wait until... So we have some molten aluminum. So there's our aluminum brass. Once that one's done, come on, you can do it. So 6 ingots of it. I wonder how many I'll have total. Okay, there we are. 2304 millibuckets. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is pour this around here. Hardens, and now we have us an ingot cast. Now what I can do is actually pour the molten metal into the casting table, and it will make casts of it. So what we're going to do is take my iron, put it in here. Since I have such a big smeltery, I can put them all in there. You can just see the one there. I probably need to go get some more lava. Let's go ahead and grab another bucket. But now that we're actually getting to this point, it makes it a lot easier to do things. So really I'm starting with the tools first to be able to get the materials that I want. So since I took it from there, I can't take it. So it's good to kind of watch where you take them from so that you can actually keep going back and you can actually drive the... that's not bedrock or obsidian. Is that a underground asteroid? It's charged crystal from Planergistics. That's where the asteroids come from. No, volcanic rock. Okay, never mind. We have more fossils here. Those are very cool. Alright, now that we have some more lava, stick that in the smeltery. Once we have all the iron melted down, or I used to have 5 pieces of iron, I'm going to create a hopper. With a hopper, what I can do is I can just put the you can apply a redstone signal to the output of the spout, and it will automatically just constantly pour out. And the hopper below the casting table will pull the ingot out and just stick it into a chest next to it. Alright, did everything already melt? Very good. So you click on what you want on the bottom. So I want the iron on the bottom. Stick you in there. So if I make a lever, I'll show what I'm talking about. But in this, be careful when you you can actually make a crafting bench on the ground here by hitting C, which is kind of cool, so I can do that. And I think I need to grab it with an empty hand. No, I can't remember how to do it. Let's just go over here to this crafting table. I know I could have done it out of my backpack, but there we are, a lever. Give my stone back. So what I can do, put this lever here, do that, and it will constantly run out. So as soon as this ingot hardens, well, is it? Oh, it makes me do that. Maybe it's a redstone torch. I thought it was a lever would work, though. Maybe it's because it's not. Alright. We will need 2 chests. Chest to go here. For our hopper. Alright. So what we're going to do is we will put a chest here. And you kind of have to be careful how you place the hopper. You have to make sure that it is connected to the chest. And when you click on it, as soon as the ingot hardens, it drops into the hopper and then drops into the chest. Now let's see if this works. Because I swore this worked the last time I tried it. I don't have any redstone. That stinks. But I know I have enough to make this one here, what this one's for, this will form a block, and it will turn into 9 ingots. So if you have a lot of stuff like this, you don't have to keep clicking on it like 36 times. Alright, but what I need to do is stop doing that. And I need to start making some. Let's put that there for now. Just everything go up here. Except my stone. Oh yeah, I can't put that in there. Okay. So I'm going to need an axe head. tool binding. Tool rod. A shovel head. Pickaxe head. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one did I not get? Got the X. That. I got the shovel. Pickaxe. Oh, there's 2 shovel heads in there. That's the reason why. Okay, so now what we're going to do... No, wrong one. Click on the aluminum brass. We come over here. We will put our pickaxe head there. Do this. And now we have a cast for the pickaxe. Same thing with the shovel head. What did I do with those blocks? There they are. Did not mean to do that. That created a blank cast, which you do use those later on, but I'm just going to note it back down, which is not really what I want to do. Okay, so we have that. I have an axe head. And now let's go ahead and get the tool rod. You don't always make out of metal. Sometimes you'll make that out of a different material. Okay, there we are. So I just dump those in there. Get these with me. I really don't need these items, so I'm just going to take them over here and toss them on the ground. I need to make a trash can. My character's getting very hungry. Okay, so let's see. I have enough aluminum brass. Now what I want to make is the tool. Let's see here. Tool forge, I believe. Yeah, so I need a block of aluminum. That's block of tin. So they've changed it? I thought it was a block of iron, as I always thought it was. There we are. So I can use aluminum or iron or... I'll probably just use iron because I have so much of it. Let's go ahead. See, if I'd have dumped that out, it would have dumped all that into this, my aluminum brass, which I do not want to do, because you can pipe it out and pipe it back in, but it's kind of a headache. So I'm going to need, how many more of these? Okay, I got enough. So I need 4 total. Then have a tool station, because I need all this so I can make my hammer and my lumber axe. As you can tell, it's a blazingly fast process to do this. Okay, come on. There we are. So I need a tool station. Do I have any blank ones? What am I doing? I got one right here. And I'll leave the wood in here. No, I could just break that one, but I don't really want to. Do I have my seared bricks? Yep. So now what I can do... do that. Oh, what was the command? There we are. Now we have the good weapons. These are very, very good. And here, so what I need to do is make a lot more. So I think these are now, there they are. These plates and everything. I think I could have made them before, but I just didn't. Okay, so I have 90. Okay, I can just make another block. Okay, so we have aluminum brass, which is 3 aluminum and 1 copper. Do we only have 1 aluminum left? Yep. And where's my copper? There we are. Let's go ahead and do that. Get all that melting down. Oh, I'm about to start starving. Let's go back over here. Wow. The hungrier you get, the slower you walk. And I'm walking very, very slow. There we are. Where'd my torches go? There they are. There's an egg. Probably make something good out of that. Alright, now I can at least run a little bit quicker. So I can go over here and get these things. Not many over here. Alright. I'm going to cut that tree down. That one is very annoying and it's in the wrong spot. Okay, now let's go ahead and just eat these really quickly and... it's kind of weird. It moves things over in your inventory slots. Okay, I need to start making some food. Okay, so go below the stilt house. Where'd it go? It's here. Where is that? There it is. So under this one is the... ooh. Area with... well, so that's still... I still think that's funny. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more mining and get some more aluminum so that we can actually get our stuff going, and we will... dang it. Alright, and we'll get our smeltery up and running, and I'll be able to show you guys exactly how to make the different items in it. So, I'll be right back as soon as I get done doing a little bit more mining.